Okay. How do you start out a video like this? I'm not sure. Why are you asking me? Oh. I guess I could just crop this out or whatever. Cut this out. No, okay. So, I, my God, I'm so bad at like bringing things up. Like, I don't know how to bring things up. It's just like comes out when it wants to come out. But I guess I'm having trouble speaking on whatever it is I want to speak about because I'm not even sure if I want to speak about it. It's like, and why are you making this video? Well, I guess this is like some kind of video that if anybody stumbles across, or maybe I see myself in the future and I'm like, huh, okay, well, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But, I always feel awkward around people. Like always. It's so weird. Like my brain is like sometimes like not sometimes but always so self-aware or just so aware of every single thing. It's like weird. Or it travels to like reach every single thing in the area to just analyze. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm probably not explaining this well. So let me like try and explain it again. Like uh like sometimes I'm so used to being by myself, so sometimes I just be talking to myself, and then when I'm with other people, I'm like used to talking to myself, so maybe like I'll say something and it won't be like the right thing to be said, and then it's like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? That's not how I wanted to say, or that wasn't funny, or whatever. And it's like I kind of just don't know how to interact with people anymore, or I feel like that. Like I just feel so awkward like all the time. And it's like I be masking it too. It's like I've gotten good at just pretending like, oh yeah, I'm not uncomfortable at all. Like at the slightest. Like it's so weird. I can be with you and hang out with you, but like I'll still feel like self-conscious as fuck. I guess that's what it is. Probably just being really self-conscious. But it's like every social interaction I get, I always my brain always perceives like the person does not like me the slightest. Like I'm like I'm thinking about it right now and it's like it's never been a point where I just feel like okay, the person really like is okay with me. I don't know what it is. Even though I have people around me who hang out with me, like my family, my boyfriend, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really interact. I interact with people from time to time whenever they approach me, or sometimes I'll approach people. And give or take, it's like, it's not rare. It's like maybe daily I'll talk to somebody, at least one person. So I feel like I just don't really, I feel like I'm missing out on some kind of social interaction to help me develop some kind of skill to understand people more, especially like growing up. So I honestly just suck so much at talking to the point where sometimes I can just go like a whole day without talking, even to myself. It's like I don't even want to hear myself talk right now, but it's like less less kind of lonely, I guess. I'm very unsure of myself too when I talk. Sometimes I just be so unsure. Unless I'm high, then or under influence, then I'm like, okay, well, I feel better or I feel good. Like I can say whatever I want to say and just be sure of myself. And I feel somehow confident. And it's like, I feel like I make more sense. It's crazy because isn't that supposed to be bad? Like relying on those kind of substance and stuff? Like, you shouldn't rely on it to just have social skills or be able to socialize. But I do, and it's like, it's kind of pathetic, maybe. But other than that, I really don't know how to talk to people. And it's like, I get the whole, like, I don't know. No, actually, scratch that off. I don't get it. I don't even know what to get. It's like when I go up to a person and I'm like, you look really cool and stuff. And then later on, my brain's like, wait, that situation didn't require that at all, or that was the wrong move. And it's like, why do I always do the wrong move? It's like, I don't know. I don't even know. But, yeah. Or like in a conversation where I usually just listen to people, but I want to talk. But it's like when I do talk, then I can feel like the whole vibe kind of shift, and I'm just, oh my God, that is the worst feeling ever. When you speak up and like the whole vibes just kind of shift, and it's like what? Oh my God, I just asked a question. I don't know. Do I sound stupid? Is it my voice? Is it the fact that I was trying to insert myself? I wasn't trying to insert myself in like a narcissistic way. I was just trying to ask a question. But yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. And sometimes I do be the one overthinking. Like it wasn't that deep. People are just, talking and then they take a moment to breathe. But then I just feel like, oh my God, I'm like embarrassing somebody. Or I'm like talking. Like, oh my God, why can't you just like not say anything? But it just be so like, I don't know. I just want to speak up and say something, anything. And I feel like the more I'm just sitting there quiet and listening, I, it's like the way I speak just regresses more and more because I don't really know how to talk to people. I can't even like, like my speech is so screwed. The way I talk is just always like pause and everything because my brain is just like thinking about what I'm saying. It's really, I'm really slow. I don't know. Just like, does anybody have that problem? Or is this like something that you just kind of have to self deal with and get through? And then eventually you'll make it out and realize something that everybody else has realized, but you're late to the party. Yeah. I don't know. When I was a kid, I never really fit in with girls much. Screwed up childhood type shit. So I'm like missing so many things that I'm learning now. And whenever I have some realizations about something I'm learning, like, oh, boundaries and stuff like that, it's like, oh my God, I feel like a child in an adult body. Like, everybody already developed these boundaries and stuff, and I'm just developing. Like, when somebody's just like in the bathroom and like we're talking and then they get in the stall and I'm like, do I continue the conversation? Because I don't know. I just I guess it's weird talking while the other person is using it, and I just assume that they want to finish the conversation, and then they abruptly interrupt the conversation with like, please don't talk to me while I'm, and it's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But oh my gosh, why does it feel so harsh? Like what? Like I didn't know, but that makes sense. But I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that happened to me, and I was just like so awkward after that. Like people can just really establish their boundaries right then and there. And I'm like learning how I'm supposed to react to that. And it's like sometimes people will say no, and I'm like, even when it's to me, I don't think it's bad or whatever. It's like to the other person, they don't want that, so they're saying no. And I'm like, okay, I have to understand that. But then what do I do next? I don't know. How do I recover from this? So I just feel like awkward. And then I'm just like, maybe I don't know this person or something. I don't know. And then, like, that usually ends the relationship with me. I'm just learning all these social cues and stuff. And it's not like I want to respect them. It's just like my brain just gets so entangled with myself, and I don't know how to explain it in a clear way. But uh just those feelings and stuff. Even when I'm talking to myself, I don't really know how to explain things out loud. It's like it's always more concise in my brain. But yeah, that might be one video I might upload this. I might not. I'm not sure. I might just make another whole new video about something I just thought about too. I am, I like to talk a lot, and sometimes it just be about nothing, which is probably the problem why I don't have any like friends and such. But yeah, I would like to, I don't know. I can't tell if at this point I even want friends anymore. It's like hard sometimes, all the time, like trusting people or just being aware. And if they are aware of what's going on, what's really going on here, like are we friends or are we acquaintance? I feel like that just sometimes needs to be said to me, because other times I'll just perceive us as like best friends, but it's like not even that far. And then when a person is like out for a couple days, I'm like, okay, well, maybe we were just acquaintances. It's like it goes from the highest form of relationship to like the lowest. Like there's no like in between. I never really had that in between. So it's like now I'm kind of realizing that you can just be acquainted with people and not have to force them to be your friend or they have to be your friend. Like, no, it can just be people around each other. And I feel like social media definitely attribute to that too. It's like you see people have like goals, like the whole goal thing. I always thought, well, I used to think it was cute and cool and, goals. But low key, now I think it's kind of stupid, which might just, it's my opinion, but I think it's kind of just like, what's the point? Because you're not gonna have that same exact thing. So, like, maybe like go for something close to that, or just go for whatever is real, like whatever you feel in that moment. I get it though. It's like just a saying, like, oh my gosh, those are goals. Like everybody has goals and stuff. But when it comes to like relations, it always just like, I don't know. Like when it's like serious. I guess it's like, is it really goals? Like, do you know the whole picture? I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not getting it, like the whole message behind goals. But it's like, just, I don't, just live your life. Like, you don't have to see everything online and just be like, oh my gosh, that is what I have to have. Otherwise, everything else is just doesn't make sense. It's not real. It's like, no, it's real. It's your life. You're living your life currently. But yeah, just live your life, man. You don't have to worry about that other person's relationship so much when you have your own to worry about. Or maybe you have other things you can worry about. Oh my gosh, I might be contradicting my whole self. But yeah, I made some fuck ass omelet. It's like a tortilla and lettuce, and then the ketchup, like that's over there. Like I shook the bottle and it spread all over me. So now it's just there. But I would love to eat this because I have not eaten all day. Eating is very important, y'all. Eat. I also been wanting to like play games that I've never played. I'm really bad at playing games. Like my brain does not work. It's not. That's not good. Um, so yeah, when it comes to like puzzle games, I'm just really bad. But I like watching other people play them. So maybe I'll try. If I suck, then I mean, it's like maybe you can laugh at it, or maybe you could just look dumbly and be like, wow, I probably found the most dumbest person, one of the most dumbest people on the earth. Like, and then, walk away with it. You figured it out faster than me. So, yeah, maybe I'll play some games and record it or something. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to use technology. I am, I guess I'm a Gen Z. I don't know how to use anything. I am really dumb. So, yeah, watch me play whatever games I can really like afford. But I like horror games, even though they scare me and I'd be a pussy to play. It's like, it's the rush. It be that rush. It's really cool though. Um, Learning how to like play my guitar, but hardly pick it up, I'm gonna be honest. But maybe I'll do vlogs too. I just really want to like, I don't know, make a collection of just stuff. 'Cause I feel like all I do is just reminisce on what I can remember. And sometimes it's not, most of the time I forget things. Like even really nice memories, I just forget them. I don't know why. But I wanted to just make a video and post it online because that's what everybody does nowadays. So I don't know. Not because like everybody does it, but it's kind of like, even if it gets one view, I'll be like, oh, cool. Somebody saw me like try to skateboard, and I fell on my face and skinned my skin. So somebody else saw that or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. I just like sharing fun things. That's pretty much it. Anything fun, I just like to share it. Um, but yeah, any loners out there, stay lonely or don't stay lonely. Stay alive. That should be a motto. Stay alive. It's a lonely world, lonely existence. But you could probably still live it. Who's to say you have to not be alone and live your life? When you see people shopping, and you're like, ah, dang, that large group of kids, look, they're having so much fun. They're laughing about that thing that I saw too. and you wish that you had a group like that. Well, man, maybe one day, but instead of thinking about it, you could just be like, yeah, that shit was funny. I don't know, that's what I do. Like my brain just instantly goes to everything that's around me. So I like hear people talking about something and I don't want to focus on it, but then my brain's like, oh, well, yeah, lore drop, like people's dramas and stuff. But yeah, I really don't have any tips to being like lonely. Maybe I'll make a video on that once I figure it out, but I just say hang in there and be like, mm, what's the word? Be like optimistic yet? Or just like self-deprecation humor. That always works, I guess. Like, shit, just don't hurt yourself. It's not worth hurting yourself. Even if like you have no friends, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no nobody, no lovers, like no family that fucks with you or your vision, whatever. Like, you're you, so you're not them. So all you have to really worry about is yourself. Or I shouldn't say worry about yourself, but just do your best on being a person that you want to be, whether it be good or bad. Like, just be who you think you'll be okay with in the future, I guess. Everybody makes mistakes, though. So, I mean, that's human. We are all on this plane of existence, and we are all human beings as far as that's known. Like, there's no aliens have not been discovered yet. Like, I see all them clickbait videos, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do people actually fall for this? But it would be hella cool if people just if aliens walked among us. That would be something. I don't know if that would be cool, but that would be something. I think that would be cool. I love space and stuff. That would be interesting as heck. But yeah. What am I saying? Yeah, we're all human beings. So try not to beat yourself up. Everybody makes mistakes. It's just that if you think a person is perfect, they just haven't their mistake has not been known yet. So nobody's perfect. And the internet is a lie. Social media is fake. It's all just bullshit. And I think people just need to like take a break and just kind of realize that like this is not helping. This is not to help you. It's to help other people who've made this in the first place. I don't know. Maybe that's a load of shit to some people, but I don't know. My thoughts. But yeah, take a sip of water. Oh my god, I thought I got ketchup on my thing. Mm. Yeah, how long has this been going on? 23 minutes only? Wow. Well, I guess I'll end it off here, honestly. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to jibber jabber about, honestly. Say hello to my child. Yeah. Um he's also very quiet some days. Some days he'll talk, some days he won't. But I like to give her some glasses too. Can you yeah. Yeah. The red lips, it's giving office siren look. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yeah, live life, get inspired, or just go to sleep. Sometimes it's just be a long day and you just need to sleep. You just need to turn off your brain. That's felt, honestly. But yeah, stay safe and keep on pushing. If you're on the toilet, keep on pushing. You're almost there. Okay? Don't give up. I know it hurts and you want to just take a break from that pain, but don't trust me. You're just going to start it all over. Maybe that's also a life lesson. You want to stop, but you're just going to get back to like the initial part of taking a shit, and that is the worst, especially after all the pain that you went through just to get halfway there and you're going to quit. Oh my god, that's so happy. Okay. Anyways, this was probably a shitty video. Thanks for watching. You're cool. Stay safe.